Yeah, see what it was. I'll give you the. I'll give you the right. Which one was it? Hang on. Episode. Hang on. I'm going to the list. Yes. And so episode 10 was Spider before he became my co-host.
Mm-hmm. We were still kind of feeling things out. There's some gaps of kind of like
yeah. So basically, you guys, if we can squeeze all 20 clips in the episodes of, you'll see how much the show has grown. To like, oh my God, did that really happen? I don't want to. I don't want to remember this stuff. Just like not remember the past 20 episodes. And hey, 21 is our number one.
That was the beta test. That was the beta test. So thanks for coming along with us.
Yeah, exactly. But no, so hopefully now things are panning out, and I mean, when the episode 1 came out, Captain Kurt and Erica, oh my God, you have an awesome thing. I want to try this out. Rah, 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 rah. And I don't remember how, I think I asked Ty for help, and he said, I will do anything for you. No problem, though. All right, cool. And then after that, I was like, well, maybe I should make a staff volunteer group. And after that, I'm just like, okay, here we go. And then all of a sudden, I got like 9 people helping me out.
Go on social media. I give a thumbs down to Skype and a thumbs up to reading labels from my Doritos bag.
Exactly.
Good show.
Yeah, right? And talking about squirrel balls.
Squirrel ball. Hey, you gotta be nuts.
I do. You gotta be nuts.
Squirrels got it made. The only mistake they ever make in life is biting the power line, you know?
Oh my gosh. And
I remember
Go ahead.
one of them bit it at my mom's house, and he blew up the transformer in the process. So we're sitting there having dinner peacefully, and all of a sudden we hear, ba-boom! What the devil is that? And there's big balls laying out on the lawn, like, stiff as a board. It's like, good for you, you deserve it. Now close those little legs of yours. This is a family show.
Exactly. What, you're in your household is a family show? This is not a family show. This is like beyond family show.
This be functional, baby.
And also on Flashback, I've emailed, I sent out emails to about 19 or 18 of our guests, because a couple of them, like, we're not going to do a whole lot on the first 4 episodes, but or 19 was Star Wars. There's no guest on that one, but for 19, we actually emailed them, hey, we're going to have a flashback. Do you guys have any questions for us? This is your chance. Ask Spider and I questions. What's going on in the future and all that stuff. So anyone, or if they don't want to come back, they can record their question or record how they love being on the show and send it in to us. And we just need it before, we need it by Monday, later than Monday. So we can add it all in. So, yeah, it's a lot of work and a lot of fun. So
now is the time on Let's Talk About the Music when we conga. I love the vibra slap. That is the greatest instrument ever. If you read your little box from Latin Percussion, they tell a little story about how they used to get the jawbone of an ass. No, this isn't a Kardashian story. Don't go there. And they would take it when it was all dried out, and they would wire the mandible together and hold the wire and slap the jaw, and it would shatter. And somebody said, well, I can call PETA and make a lot of trouble for you assholes unless you make a real instrument out of this. So somebody had the good sense to build the modern-day vibra slap. And wow.
Well, that's a real jaw slapper.
This is why I like percussion, and these guys are great. They know what they're doing. Now, if they can only come up with a maraca based on squirrel balls.
And also, and right after that, you guys know that we are going to be taking a vacation.
Vacation time.
Yes.
Right? Vacation time.
So the autoplay is working. I'm right now refreshing it right now, so it'll be back up it'll be back up and running once I'm done putting a fresh new cycle going on. But I will be having it autoplay while we are gone. And we'll be back on June 5th, really.
But have no fear, because she had me right on the spot and record tonight the Boise Blues. So you can hear the Boise Blues while she's away.
Yep. So
the short
followed by
Boise
the
Blues.
Canton Shuffle.
And then also, I normally do a show on Friday night, so this is just music, which I moved it to Thursday, because I'm also a performer. If I had to perform on a Friday, I won't be able to do the show, so I decided to up it on Thursday. So tomorrow night from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be doing just music. No talking.
Right.
Ish.
Not a bit of talking. Everyone be silent. Just listen.
Voice, did she say something about talking?
I did.
All right. I like talking about talking, because talking is how we figure things out.
And then when we come back, we will have a female musician coming on. I don't think we had too many female ones yet.
Not so far.
No, and so
come on, ladies, bring it, ladies.
We do have one, and she is not just any musician. She's actually heavy metal.
No way.
I can't. I don't remember if it's an electric violin or an ebow.
That's what I was going to ask her, if that is. Even her name is Susan Quayle. Am I saying her name right?
Susan Aquila.
Aquila, sorry.
Aquila.
See?
Fulfilling my duties.
Susan
That
Aquila.
sounds so cool.
And she is amazing, and we're going to be talking about the women in the music industry, how bad they have it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or whether there's, benefits
believe,
or positives or whatever.
Well, in this day and age, we're not going to pay someone equal pay?
Yes,
Well, I think it has to do with the fact that how hard the women musicians had it up until, or how hard they had it to get to this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, there are some good badass players out there, including Nancy Wilson from Heart and Lita Ford.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that new girl's name? Orianthi? Did I say that right? I think she was with Michael Jackson briefly, wasn't she? I see her on guitar magazines all the time.
I know who you're talking about, and the name is the actual pronunciation is just flying completely out of my brain at the moment.
Yeah, the lady.
Because she was in the news recently about something. I don't remember what for, though. Goodness.
You're right. She was in the news for some. What was that? Oh my God! Now he's got me thinking. That's what happens, folks. He turned 50 one day, and when I remember, I'll tell you.
Yeah, 3:00 tomorrow afternoon. He will email me and tell me, and I'll tell you on Friday night show.
In all caps with many exclamation points.
Yes.
Wow.
Shouting on the internet.
Yes. Now he's never going to remember it now.
I have to think of Seinfeld when you say about the all caps. It just one of the many.
It's like shouting on the internet. What's that all about?
Oh my gosh! I have stories people doing that. Oh my god!
Let's see, there was a off the wall concept show, and it just went places. So you're barking up the right tree, folks. You're on your way.
We're barking. Do we have to bark?
Well, no, you can purr too, but You might get an R rating if that happens. I don't know. People nowadays, man, I don't know. They're getting strange. I don't know.
They are getting strange. They're arguing over a bathroom. Who can go to the bathroom?
Hey, man, you're the one that pointed out about squirrel balls.
No, you did, and you kept bringing it up.
Oh, sure. Try to pawn it off on me.
Oh, I am, because you did it. It's your fault.
So let's hear from our hosts, ladies and gentlemen, who are their favorite blues artists.
Oh, mine's B.B. King. Hands down, man.
Wow.
That's right. There is no if and buts about it. B.B. King's awesome. I was hoping with this podcast I was able to meet him and talk to him, but he passed away right before the show got on the air. It's like, oh, I was so bummed out. I had some friends of mine.
2016 Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
We were all hoping for 90s for him, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get enough of BB. It's you know.
Yeah.
Well, how about let's hear from Ohio now. Who be the artist for you, brother?
Well, my favorite, believe it or not, is a female blues artist. And she's more modern, more recent. And she sticks out because she tries some different things. She's on Facebook. And I'm not sure if I'm going to say her name right because her name has one of those little tilde things over the end. So it looks like
Agave.
it looks like Karina, I think.
Okay.
She's from London, I don't know if she's from London itself, but she's in the UK. And she's performed with the other artist that I mentioned earlier, Wiley Bowalker. They did some songs together. And she's excellent. Absolutely excellent. And she brings something really kind of refreshing to the genre. It's hard to describe. You have to hear it for yourself. Definitely look her up. K-R-E... Or let me put it in the chat room here, too.
There you go.
Karena... Karina K. UK blues artist. She's currently my favorite blues artist right now.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, blues is everywhere, man, and it affects every style, and it inspires people, and that's why we do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that good. It's the real deal. It's the seltzer that brings the bubbles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is just a flavored water. I mean, so there's so many good kinds of music out there, and I want to experiment in all the genres ultimately someday. Although I don't know if I'll go back to the heavy stuff I did when I was younger. It was tons of fun, but I think that one I satisfied my yen, you know.
Yeah, I don't have the chops to do metal anymore. I played the keys in that one metal band, and then I sang in another more organic metal band afterwards, and it was fun, but no one would ever say that I have a good vocal tone for metal.
Well, and that is the thing, man. It's hard to do that kind of vocal. I mean, it's pressing, you know. There are a few gifted people, and some of them aren't even looked at as gifted. Like when you say metal, people always think about guys like Sebastian Bach,
mm-hmm.
Jeff Tate, all classically trained. But you know, people like Brian Johnson from AC/DC, the guy has a certain je ne sais quoi, you know, which means squirrel balls in French, by the way, and.
I figured that much. Oh my gosh!
I had to, but no, really, he's amazing, and in blues, like our boy BB brought it all day long, and then some. Etta James, she brought it. A voice is just as important as a good guitar riff. You know, you have to have the right vehicles to get the stuff where you want it to go. I think Muddy Waters had a pretty unique voice for that kind of stuff. And of course, some newer day stuff. Clapton was definitely on board.
Mhm.